The first 2 years I lost 100 pounds.
Sure about that. What? Like, you want a picture with me? Like,
Yeah. Graham, can you come do a backflip?
Cardio's making you fat. That's what we're going to talk about today.
You're listening to the Northstar Podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 89 of the Northstar Podcast. Today we are going to be talking about single body part workouts. So
That's
unilateral.
Unilateral. Yeah, basically it was just a question that we had from one of you guys. Just asking about like, hey, if I'm in the gym, should I be, like, what are the benefits of doing single arm, single leg, or single body part exercises compared to doing it double? So for example, we can talk about a squat versus a Bulgarian split squat, or a split squat, or a lunge versus a regular
But we
squat.
wanted to talk about that one.
Yeah, let's start off with that.
This is the first time Agam sees this guy.
There's
I'm
this
so surprised.
one dude who apparently only trains one side of his body.
Like his trap. He started with his trap.
Yeah, he starts with his trap, and he's got like one side of his body's fully developed. Graham, you're gonna have to put this up.
Yeah,
Put a picture of this dude, because yeah, it's the first time I ever heard about this and saw this, and that's crazy.
Well, Graham asked you a question. He said, if this guy came to the gym and wanted to develop the other side,
Yeah.
how would you approach this client? So I'll let you go first.
I did like your approach because I do agree with what you said. Was okay. Now this person only has one side of their body developed. Should they do single body exercises? Should they be doing double? What are the pros?
Should they
and
still be
cons?
working out that same side that's very developed? That was the other thing. So
Yeah, I believe that they should, and my approach would be, yes, you would want to maintain and build your strength and do two body exercises, but when it comes, I think you should have a good healthy variation of your workouts to have both single body exercises and double body part exercises. Fuck, this is coming off weird. Is it bilateral, unilateral?
unilateral is single. Yep.
And then bilateral for
There's
the
just
double, right?
you
That's-
just or
that's
just
easy
say
way to-
squat.
Yeah.
And it's 2 feet. And there you go.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? Do you think you would have injuries? Like, you would be really injury prone on one side?
Well, this is where it'd be interesting because he already has experience working out.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. He's not a
And
beginner.
he's well developed too. Like, that one side's like pretty damn
That's what I'm
jacked.
saying. So, okay, again, and now when I say, again, I've never seen other clips of it. I literally have just seen like pictures and stuff.
picture, yeah.
I was like, what the? But you would have to think he has some understanding of something to be able to develop
Develop that one side.
that one side already.
But what do you think if he was just winging it? He was just like, you know what? Woke up one day.
yes.
I'm going to work out one side of my
Yes,
body.
of course, but he still has some awareness of how to actually activate
Train
that
and
muscle.
activate, okay.
Because he had to have, like, yeah, he could have done the shrugs, of course.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he still would have had to have some sort of mind to muscle connection to that area. So when he goes into the gym, he's going to have some awareness of something at least. Where, like, if you have someone who's never
Zero
worked
experience.
out,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
right? So it's a different approach. I think I would just work both sides.
But the goal would be to get the same size, not the same strength. Or, well, I guess it's kind of, but the main goal would be same size, right?
You're most like, and when I say same strength, like, does everyone in this world have like exactly same strength on the right arm
Ambidextrous strength?
versus
No,
their no? Usually, most times, most people have a dominant side. They're going to be stronger on that side most of the times. So I think that's why doing unilateral, so single, is good because you can also see what side's weaker on what muscle group than the other, or what's underdeveloped, what's not as developed.
Yeah, and I also like what I personally do myself is when I notice I have imbalances, like for example, I hop in body and I notice, oh, this, for some reason, this muscle has another pound of muscle compared to the other one. When I do unilateral, or let's say I'm doing a bicep curl, and if I'm doing single arm bicep curls, I usually like to start off with the weaker side and try to push it for fatigue rather than starting off with the good side. I've actually kind of noticed that. That's kind of helped me with my imbalances. Is not, well, obviously there's more stuff when it comes to your warm-ups and how you activate that muscle and prime the muscle up beforehand. But I noticed by just simply starting off with the weaker side first and trying to fatigue it out all the way while you have less burnout in the brain. Because if you do a set and you don't like rest properly and you go right into the other one, I've noticed that's why people always notice how the one side feels worse than the other. But if you like give your proper rest, do the one side first, make sure you kind of go for that full burnout, typically the weaker side that's more developed. And ideally trying to work the same weights. So we're not trying to.
Yeah, like don't use a 5 and 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like try to use the same weight. So if your left side is weaker and you can only do 5 pounds, only do 5 pounds on the right side.
Exactly.
Right?
So
Until
that
this side
that
is
muscle, and that other muscle can then start adapting.
Yeah.
So that way you're not also making that one even more stronger. So yes, you got more jacked, but the other side got bigger too.
Yeah, then you're just keep on getting one side bigger than the other.
Exactly.
Right? And so I think that's like the biggest thing with this is I also like to tell clients to start on their weaker side first.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's what I was trying to say too.
Yeah. Like
start on the weaker side,
side.
burn it out. Yeah. Still do your compound lifts. And then today, like a healthy, I think I haven't seen a split where it's single, just the straight up isolation exercises.
You might do like a phase. Like
yeah,
you might
I
do
guess
a
like if
phase.
you're doing like a.
Yeah, I know. Mind Pump.
Okay. Yeah.
They do. They had like a unilateral. I'm pretty sure they had like a program that they made. But I think again, you're not going to
full body though, right?
Yeah, full body. Yeah. I don't think you're going to be doing that for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I prefer doing unilateral exercises.
Me too. What's your
time's sake though?
Yeah.
Time's sake, it sucks.
True.
Time's sake, unilateral workouts suck because they take so much longer.
Yes. Unless like you're got like 3 exercises.
Unless you're like dialed in and you're what?
I think that takes like it depends on the person as well. Yeah. But like me personally, like I've kind of substituted back squats to Bulgarian split squats all the way. I've noticed on some unilateral exercises, like a split squat, I get a much deeper range of motion. And also that can depend person to person with their hip joints. For some people, they just have better mobility when it comes to versus, but for it could go the opposite way where someone can have way better stability. And obviously, I always tell people work on your weak points and work to progress it.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
If you're injury prone, for example, it could be a big factor. Yeah. Do you need stability or do you need like a deeper range of motion? What's going to actually hinder you and what's going to cause you to grow safer without getting re-injured? And
well, that's why I like to do unilateral exercises and then holding something for a lot of people.
Yes.
Right? Like if they don't have the stability, obviously working on stability, of course. Yeah. But when it comes down to having assistance with a unilateral, like if you're doing a barbell squat, you can't hold on to anything.
Yep. Versus if you're doing a split squat,
you're doing a bench press.
Yep.
You're doing a bench press. You're not gonna be able to hold on with your opposite. Like with your opposite hand.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I also like about it, especially with clients that are newer, and that honestly, I find you have to know who you're talking to. Like, if you have someone who's going to go on stage and their body is going to be judged based off of how they look, then that's a very different story than someone who just wants to be healthy and have like a physique that, again, is not bodybuilder ready, that is just they feel good in and they're confident in. And
they move good in too.
Yeah.
That's where like unilateral could be really good for coordination. Just teaching if someone's a beginner, I think it's really awesome for teaching them coordination. Yeah. And then that to step it up to doing it.
Kids actually.
Yeah.
Kids like
I find kids, for example, a shoulder press. I've always noticed myself is that when I am working with youth, is that starting off single arm shoulder press, slowing down the movement, it usually just leads to just quicker progression, as in just like them understanding technique.
When I think double too, it takes away the ego a little bit.
Okay.
Because I find
doing 2 weights rather than 1 weight.
No. Like if you do double.
Okay.
Like it's easier to be ego lifting, I feel.
Yes.
Like if you have a bar or you have something, if you have a single and you go up and you're down, man. Like if you can't balance it or stabilize it. Yeah. Well, if you have a barbell, it's still gonna. You might not be able to lift it up, but it's more than likely.
Sideways,
it's more than likely
balance rather than just falling and looking stupid. Versus that takes the ego out because you can go like, I can't use those same weights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think overall it's a safer approach too sometimes. Again, you got to know the client and what their goals are, but I think at the end of the day, if you can work on that, it's going to be a big win for you. So.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to like making your split, as long as you're not having diminishing returns, just to finish off, because I think we covered most of the stuff. It's like, let's say you already have like a good compound lift that's kind of like worked all your muscles out, and now you start adding a bunch of extra single leg stuff, it can lead to diminishing returns. So just understanding your split, and if you guys need help with programming, reach out to us.
Yeah.
So
hit us up.
Yeah, that's just basically our thoughts on that. It was kind of funny just chatting and kind of looking. I've never seen that one guy. That's actually hilarious. Like I've seen people, like there's the one dude who had no neck because his traps are so big, and I've seen people with 2 muscles are just abnormally big, but I've never seen like one specific side like really well developed. Yeah. And yeah, that's crazy.
Well, everyone, that's our episode on unilateral exercises and single-sided, but Yeah, thank you everyone for listening to 89.
Yeah,
90s
90
next.
Yep.
Another milestone here coming up. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And have a great rest of your day.